How's it, guys? So to elaborate on my previous video number 6 on that hardwired e-stop, which I use this normal relay to as a safety relay. I'm now going to show you actually what it's going to do. I just showed you on the previous video the lamp comes on and the input comes on. So if I release it, extend comes on now because I'm using extend. But what I want that relay to do is cut off all the commons to my PLC outputs and all the commons to my relays that's going to control the star delta. So what I've done, this is a transistor output PLC, sync transistor, NPN type transistor. So I've got to supply it with 0 volt on the commons. So what I've done, from my power supply, I've got 0 volt on my SS. So obviously I'm switching 24 volt to my input, so that's source. But then I take that SS and I go to the common of my safety relay or normal relay that I use as a safety. Then from the normally open, I go to my main contactors overload through the normally closed, and then I go to my MCB that's going to supply my star delta forward reverse to the normally closed, which then goes to the commons on my PLC outputs, which then goes to the commons on the relays that's going to switch on the contactors for the star delta. So if I press the e-stop, this relay will switch off. The normally open will go into normally open, it will go to its original state and then cut off my commons to my PLC outputs and the commons for the relays that's going to control the star delta. Now the lamp only comes on when I press the e-stop, so that you know the e-stop is pressed. But if my overload trips, then it's also going to cut off all the commons to all my relays and my PLC outputs. But X12 is going to switch on because I use the normally open here to switch on X12 to tell me that the overload is tripped. If I reset it, then X12 goes off, and same with my MCB or MMS. If I trip it out, it's going to cut off all the commons to my PLC outputs and my relays, but X11 is going to come on and tell me that the MS has tripped or the MCB has tripped. So if I reset it, then X11 goes off. So that's a bit of a hardwired safety circuit that I've done to, if anything trips or the e-stop gets pressed, then all the commons to my relays and my PLC outputs gets cut off. This relay in actual fact is faulty. I'll have to change it because I've seen that it normally open that I want to use to switch on the main contactor. This is going to be my forward, reverse, main, delta and star. This one, the normally open, is obviously damaged, so if the circuit is ready, this already supplies 24 volt. But if I switch it, if I press the e-stop or trip the overload or the MCB, then obviously this normally open is not switching. But I'll have to change it, that one is faulty. So anyways, if you like it and subscribe, and I'm still busy wiring everything, and once I'm finished, then I'm going to post a video on the star delta. Thank you very much.